We should have listened maybe to Putin over many years. We made a commitment to Russia, to Gorbachev, that we would not move NATO 1 inch to the east. So, why did then we went in and we lied. We went into 13 NATO countries. We put missile systems in with nuclear capacity. We did joint exercises with the Ukraine and these others for NATO. What is the purpose of NATO other than to oppose Russia? And if you're addressing Russia hostilely from the beginning, of course their reaction is going to be a hostile reaction back. And if you're slowly moving in, so that all of these states who we said would never become part of NATO were suddenly become part of NATO, and then and we know what happened in the Ukraine. The U.S. Supported essentially a coup d'état in 2014 against the democratically elected government of Ukraine. And we put in place, and we now have, the telephone call transcripts. Victoria Nuland, one of the neocons in the White House then, handpicking the new cabinet that was hostile to the Soviet Union. And so, if you look at that and you put yourself in Russia's position and you say, okay, the United States, our biggest enemy, that's treating us as an enemy, has now taken over the government of a nation and made them hostile to us, and then start, passing laws that are prejudicial to this giant Russian population. If Mexico did that and then started they killed 14,000 Russians in Donbass, the Ukrainian government. If Mexico did that to expatriate Americans, we'd invade in a second. So, I think we have to put ourselves in the shoes of our opponents. And it doesn't mean saying that Vladimir Putin is not a gangster. He is. That he's not a thug. He is. That he's not a bully. He is. But going to war is not in his interest either. And he repeatedly told us, these are red lines you're crossing.